All right, you guys, busting a move today. Out here Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. Gonna be out in the green, wearing the green, not mean. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, out here getting this money. Today's kind of gonna be a busy day. Picked up, got one of our anchor customers, one I've always been doing his property since day one on Green Pal. But as he sold properties, picked up new properties, you know, I've been taking care of them. We got 4 of his properties today. Last season, we only did 2 because he had a property manager that was taking care of some of his other properties, which is totally understandable, which he still had me take care of his multi-units. He sold one of those. So basically, he's got us doing all of his properties again. He had the people that were taking care of it and for that would take the rent and all that stuff, the property manager. So I don't think using them anymore. So now he seen me when we were out eating sushi. We're out eating sushi and we seen him and he's like, hey man, you still cutting? I'm like, of course, you know that. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna have you do all my properties again. So he sold the main property. We're back on doing 2 of the other ones that we didn't do last season because the property manager was taking care of it. So that's just how that's how it works out sometimes with being out here and cutting. You know, sometimes you got one, sometimes you don't, you know, and these are always the good one. I always like the customers where, you know, they got like 4 or 5 properties and you can just take care of all of them because it just makes it easy because they're all kind of within the same area, and it, you know, cuts your travel time down, which is always great. I always enjoy that. And yeah, it's kind of close to my house, so it's more inner city, so it is good. It's a win-win situation for everybody. So yeah, he texted me this morning. He's like, hey, you gonna be able to get out? And I said, yeah, we're gonna get out. So yeah, we're gonna get out there in our green, out in the green today, making the green. How about that? So we're gonna get out there and we're gonna do it. And yeah, start to a good season, and got some big things on the horizon. We're gonna look at maybe keep on talking about it, but I want to, you know, upgrade the truck. That's what I've been talking about doing. Even though it's still a good truck, it's just we changed the rack and pinion last year, and the rack and pinion is leaking again, so it kind of sucks. So I'm gonna have to pay my friend to change it out again because the part's gonna be covered through O'Reilly's, but it just sucks that happens. So we're gonna basically look at, you know, some new trucks. Maybe if I want to go down the diesel route or maybe not, and see what we can get for the most bang for the buck. You know, I've been holding out for a good amount of time. I sold the Audi back when the prices were high, so we're just seeing where we're at. We're at 220,000 miles on this truck. It's still going on strong. Besides the rack and pinion, have to keep on adding power steering fluid to it, but it's just pretty much a want right now. And we're just, you know, that, and then maybe like I said, I want to get probably the 48 or the 52 inch stand-on mower. So we'll see how that puts it with the trailer, because if it puts too much weight on the trailer, we're gonna probably have to get a bigger trailer too. So, you know, it's almost like a chain reaction. When you make one big purchase, it can affect all of them. So we're gonna see where we're at. We're gonna get out there, get some video, some film for you guys. You know what I mean? This is the side hustle going strong. You know what I mean? It's getting to the point where the side hustle is starting to kind of tune on the main gig, which, you know, a lot of people talk about that, but like once I get some workers, maybe it could. But you know, with my main job and stuff, you know, this is perfectly fine where I'm at. So the main thing now is just really trying to bid houses higher. You know what I mean? On the Green Pal app, they come up, I bid them higher. If they take them, they take them. If they don't, they don't. I don't care. I'm just going higher with all my bids because I'm at capacity kind of right now. So let's get in there. Let's get it. guys, we just got done with our first productive day of the season. Feels good to be back out there in the lawns. Like I said, St. Patrick's Day. Out there I was rocking the green, cutting the green while making the green, but got a little hot, so I had to take that sweatshirt off. So even though it's still a little chilly, you know, once you start grinding, you start getting hot, you gotta take it off. So yeah, we're out there doing it. Felt good. This is one of my anchor customers I've had since pretty much day one. I've been doing a couple of his properties throughout the years. He'll sell a property, pick up a property. But last season, he still wanted me to do his own personal properties. And he had the homeowners, or not the homeowner, but one of the real estate people that were taking care of his rental properties. And this season, I seen him, like I said, we were out eating sushi, and I seen him out there with his wife, and he was like, hey, you know, I'm not using them no more. I'd like for you to take on all my properties. I don't know, maybe they weren't doing something right for him or something like that. I know that some of his other people he had cutting before me would, you know, say that they cut his property and they didn't cut it, and he would check on it and see that it wasn't cut, and you know, he wasn't too keen on that. But pretty much he's got a lot of faith in me. He, you know, he asked me to do something, I take care of it for him. And yeah, like today, you know, in the video you see the excavator in the backyard, and I sent a message to him afterwards. I was like, hey man, I was like, I tried to do that yard as best I could with all the stuff in the way. You know, what do you do? You building a house over there or something like that? And he's like, no, I didn't even know that was in the backyard. And that is crazy. I don't know if it's the state or the city or whatnot, but they got an excavator in his backyard, piping. They're probably about to do some you know, stuff for the plumbing or something like that. And yeah, I don't know if it's the neighborhood. They took their whole fence down, so that was a little interesting. You know, he told me thanks for letting them know. That's one of the good things too, because they can't always be everywhere, so you got to be their eyes and ears sometimes. But that's what allows them to take care of you in the long run. So yeah, we are building up the routes. We've texted everybody. We pretty much have had everybody give us a call back except one property, which is kind of farther out, and it's, you know, if I don't do it, it's not going to hurt my feelings, because it was one of my properties I did at towards the end of the season, and their yard was severely overgrown and stuff. And it's one of those things where, you know, it could be a good property. It's a corner lot. It's a lot of edging. It's in a higher end neighborhood, and they only want bi-weekly. So you're like, I don't know, you know. So if they come along, you know, we'll see. I'm trying to build up some of my route over there. Some of my guys I do jiu-jitsu with over there, they live around that area, so I'm trying to make it more feasible, more economical for me to get out there, take care of more properties in the area, because sometimes it just takes that one property to lead to two properties, which can lead to three, and then, you know, you have a whole little anchor over there. That's what happened in one of my properties here on the northwest side where I'm actually at. It was a subdivision over there, and I was really thinking, I was like, you know, I'm about to this is it's good. I'm gonna pull out this neighborhood once this lady moves into the new house, and I'm actually doing her new property now. But the two houses over there picked me up as soon as she left, so I was like, you know, but it is what it is. They're easy, and that's a good thing about some of these residential properties with the 32 ounce. I meant not 32 ounce, but with the Pro Stance 32, I can get into the backyards and just knock them out quick. And this is pretty much my saving grace on some of these cleanups in some of these yards. So like I said, I'm probably hitting about 233 hours on the Pro Stance 32, and I'm really, you know, teetering on him if I'm going to get the 48 or the 52 Pro Stance, or maybe a sit down one. Probably get another stand on one. I like standing, and yeah, I really can't complain about the stand on that I have now. So I'm going to see what other stand on mowers I can try out. Maybe I should demo a few. There's a couple I'm really looking at and stuff, and of course, you know, Gravely's always been good to me, and I mean, they don't really give me nothing except friend of the family's a dealer, but he's a Cub Cadet dealer too, so I could honestly go down that route. But I know the Gravely is a beast of a machine, and I wouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't, you know, think anything of it to get another, you know, Gravely machine. So, you know, I have the dealer supports that helps out a lot. And you know, especially in this business, you know, you want to keep your money up and your breakdowns low, and that's the thing. Like last season, we kind of had a little bit of a breakdowns, and that comes and goes. I can understand why, you know, some of these bigger companies are getting rid of their machines every 3 years, because it seems like since I've been in business, my third year is kind of when stuff kind of broke down a little bit. But I have backups of everything right now, except, well, I do have my blower. I'm gonna get another blower, but I have the hand blower too as, you know, a backup if I really need it. And then I only have one weed eater, but I'm waiting because if something happens with this one, I'm gonna go get a brand new one and run it, because I don't want to buy a brand new one, just sit on it, because I don't want to sit on that warranty period. So I want to start using it and maximize as much warranty as I can out of my purchase. So yeah, good day out there making that money. Hope you liked, you know, running the mower today, because we did 4 properties. I only got probably a video of 2, because one of them, some were overgrown. I know some people love doing that, and my one friend tells me, hey man, you should start being like those one people and do those severely overgrown properties. And I was like, no, my luck, I would do all those overgrown properties and not get 1 million views on there, maybe get 100, and you know what I mean, I'm shooting myself in the foot. I mean, 3 seasons deep and building all these properties that take all day to do, and I'm not getting nothing of it. But I mean, I told him, I was like, you know, we would look at it maybe one day. You know, I do enjoy taking care of some of the bigger properties, but I don't know, we'll see. Like, subscribe, see you in the cut.